This is the Suitcase deadlift. It is a great exercise to build strength in your lower body, your core, and your grip. This is one of my favorite exercises. I'm demonstrating using a barbell, but I'm also going to show you a couple of different options using a kettlebell or a dumbbell, just in case you don't have access to a barbell or if the barbell variation is too difficult for you, because it is not easy. It's difficult to lift. It's difficult to hold steady. A lot of times, if you have a weaker grip, then one side is going to tilt and it will kind of smash on the ground. It might be a little bit awkward. So while you build up that strength, you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. But first, let's talk about the barbell variation. You're going to keep your chest up, your feet a hair wider than your hips, or even your traditional barbell deadlift stance is going to be perfectly fine. So chest up, I'm going to send my hips and butt back just a little bit. I'm going to bend at the knees. I'm going to grip the bar, and basically the same as a regular barbell deadlift, you're going to pull the slack out of the bar, keep your chest up, drive your feet into the floor to stand, squeeze that grip because you don't want the bar tipping forward and you don't want the bar tipping backwards. So keep a good grip and then lower back down, slight tap, stand back up. Very simple, but not easy. Now, again, if you don't have access to a barbell or that's too difficult for you, which is completely understandable, again, this is very challenging. There's a couple different options for you. If you have dumbbells, you can take a dumbbell and elevate it on a step or a box. The reason that you're doing this is because you want to try to mimic the same height as the barbell. You don't want to be bending over much lower than the height of the barbell with some bumper plates on it. So you don't want to have to reach like this low. A lot of people don't have that mobility, or it will end up rounding your spine, which isn't inherently dangerous, but for the purpose of this video, you do want to keep your chest up, your back flat. So we have a dumbbell on a box. Everything stays the same. Chest up, I'm going to send my butt back, grip the dumbbell, drive through the floor, stand up, reverse that, just like this. Now, the kettlebell, again, the technique is the same. The beauty of the kettlebell is the handle is basically the same height. You can't really see it, but the handle is about the same height as a barbell, unless you're using a 10 or maybe 15 or 20 pound kettlebell. But everything stays the same. So it's at a good height already. I'm standing with the bell about mid-foot, stand up tall, send the hips and butt back, bend the knees, grab the handle of that bad boy, drive through the floor with your feet, stand up tall. You don't want the weight to tip you to the side that you're holding. That goes for the barbell, the dumbbell, or the kettlebell. That's why this is a great anti-rotation exercise. You're keeping your core tight, your chest upright, your shoulders square. You're gonna reverse that. If the weight is too heavy, it's gonna pull you down. You wanna keep it up and then lower back down, nice and controlled. Again, a very difficult exercise. It's great for core strength, anti-rotation exercise. It's great for lower body strength and power, and it's great for your grip.